Hi, this is Michael Sinoff with Michael Sinoff's HardToFindSeminars.com. The title of this interview is called How to Pick the Perfect Niche, even if you have no clue where to begin. When it comes to creating your first info product, you may have a lot of ideas running around in your head with really no idea what to do with them. That's completely normal. One of the hardest parts about getting started is making decisions, and one of the toughest and most important decisions is picking a niche for your product. So in this quick consultation with new AMS student Lynn, you'll hear my advice on how to find the perfect niche. It's actually easier than you think. But let's face it, some markets are more profitable than others. That's why you'll probably want to pick something that will not only make you a lot of money, but will also be something you enjoy. Fortunately, that's simple to do once you know how, and you won't even need to create a product from scratch to do it. You can leverage off the expertise of others by licensing their existing products, and in this audio, you'll hear all about it. You'll also hear examples of some profitable niches you may want to consider right now, and a few you'll probably want to steer clear of. You'll learn how to make money off someone else's existing product and expertise, even if they're not well known and even if they only have one book. You'll learn how I use eBay to find experts with products to license and how I use Amazon to help me with my research. You'll learn ways to find experts fast and about how much you can expect to pay to license their products. You can really give yourself a great head start if you find a niche that's both interesting and profitable, and in this 30-minute interview, you'll hear how to do it. Now let's get going. I read your email. I know you got a lot of ideas and you're a little ADD, probably like me, and that is the hardest part. But the hardest thing is deciding what do you want to niche in. It's the most important thing. And I know you kind of got all kinds of ideas.
Well, especially if you're going to build it out for a while and spend a lot of time on it. And then also the model comes in. What kind of model, that can make a difference in whether you're just doing little short reports or you're doing a long-term membership site with audio.
Well, look, it all comes down to one thing. You're finally going to be selling something. That's the end thing. I mean, are we doing this to make an income, personal freedom, to support yourself? Maybe you have different reasons. What is the main reason for all this? Does it come down to money?
Well, in a way, I would like a portable lifestyle. I love to travel. If I could somehow make enough that I didn't have to be in one place all the time, or could just meet my expenses and could take off sometimes, still be able to work from where I was if I wanted to, that kind of thing. So yeah, I guess it's freedom.
Are you working now?
Well, kind of. I was a police dispatcher for a long time in San Francisco, and then started working with dogs, and I kind of have been doing that off and on for a while, but I did dog training years ago. I haven't done it in a while. I've mostly just been walking and sitting and that kind of thing, searching for what I wanted to do.
Which is something that totally locks you down. You have to be there, whether you're feeling good or not. If you've got appointments and you've got clients, that's total antithesis of what you want.
Right. Even though I adore dogs.
Even though you adore dogs, but you don't have your personal freedom, and that's what's so great. You know, the audio interviews are really just an automated sales system. You know, that's what's beautiful, and when you combine it with the internet, that gives you the ability to deliver your sales message anywhere. I mean, as long as you upload it and you have a place that anyone in the world can go to and click on that button or download that MP3, you can get the information in their head, and you can be anywhere as long as you have internet access.
Right.
So that is what I love about this so much, is I can be anywhere, in that we're using and harnessing this awesome thing called the internet to deliver your sales pitch. Even though the sales pitch is disguised as an interview, and even though it's giving a lot of great information, that's the bottom line. That's the power. It's that leverage of the internet and being able to deliver it 24/7 to anyone in the world, as long as they can listen and understand and comprehend English, and as long as they fit a prospective buyer, that they have money and that maybe they're interested in what they're listening to.
Yeah, it's lucky that we're living in this time, I suppose, because 20 years ago I certainly wouldn't have had that option.
Yeah, I agree. So we want something that's going to make you some money. You know, there's people with money and there's people without money. And you could directly market to both groups. but it always makes sense to go to people with money. And there's one thing I found that always will bring in more money compared to another thing, and that's like the type of products that I sell. They're information content, but they're information content that someone can use for their life. A lot of them are business opportunities. So when someone's considering buying into a business opportunity, a training that's going to show them how to have a business that's going to allow them to make ongoing revenue and ongoing income and support themselves and their family, that's kind of worth a little bit more than maybe a course on how to train your dog or something on nutrition, even though nutrition's really interesting, or a product on travel. Certainly, products on dog training, travel, and nutrition are out there, and they'll sell, and there is a market for them, but you can sometimes sell something that's going to show people how to make money, maybe solve bigger problems, and you can sell those things for maybe 10, 20, 30, 40 times more.
Right.
So you do 10, 20, 30, 40 times less selling, less customer service, less management, less everything, which is really nice as well.
Yeah, okay, and I think I mentioned briefly that I thought about those things, as you probably noticed in my email, and I guess since we're going kind of in that direction, I would have to ask, since I don't have expertise in that, is that going to be okay?
Yeah, that's totally okay. You don't have to have expertise. Almost all of my products that I sell, and I've got about 13 or 14 different products, I'm not even the expert. And that's what's so great, the positioning. Like, I'm sure you've seen the stuff on my marketing consulting stuff. A guy named Richard, he's the expert. He was the marketing expert who paid the big bucks to go to Jay Abraham's training, and he went out there and built the consulting practice and put together this system, and he wasn't doing anything with it. And then I found out about him. See, there's all kinds of content creators. Content is out there. You can find awesome experts with huge expertise and clout and good stock for marketing. Hi, it's Michael Senoff with HardToFindSeminars.com. Thanks for watching this video. Many of my interviews last 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, sometimes even up to 2.5 hours long. They're actual mini seminars, and you've just listened to a short sample of just one of over 117 hours of exciting, hard-hitting, mind-blowing interviews on how to make money in direct mail, advertising, copywriting. I assure you, there is not a resource anywhere on the internet or on the planet that comes close to the free information I provide at HardToFindSeminars.com. So go right now to HardToFindSeminars.com, and you'll have free access to 117 hours of audio interviews with typed word-for-word downloadable transcripts and downloadable MP3 files. Please browse some more of the videos or go right directly to HardToFindSeminars.com. Thanks for watching.